Welcome, Blood Bowl fans. How are we all doing? Good morning, good evening, and good everything in between. We have a World Cup round of 64 game. This is not Rebel, even though it is between two Rebel coaches. This is Cyanide's Blood Bowl World Cup 2018. We have CHABXXU versus ORNAN. CHABXXU playing Wood Elves, the greatest Quebec noobs, as we can see here. He has gone for strip ball on one of his war dancers, tackle on the other. Down the bottom here, he's got a thrower with leader and kick. So, only the 4 skills for Wood Elves. Team value at 1180. But team value doesn't really matter because you're not allowed any inducements. It's a obviously it's a knockout series, so doesn't matter if there's any injuries. If you lose, you're out. He's up against ORNAN, who actually won the previous season of Rebel. And he's playing humans with the team name of Rebel Rampage. Now, humans are very popular in this format in the World Cup 2018 as they get a bunch of extra skills. And as you can see here, ORNAN has managed to fit in Mighty Blow piling on a blitzer. What do we think about that? I do believe he is the only human team of about 17 that has piling on. So we will get to see it in action and see whether it does what it's meant to do. He's gone for block on the ogre named Squiggy. These are all people within the Rebel by the looks of things, which is very cool. I believe ORNAN came up through the Reb Rel a few seasons ago. I think. I'm pretty sure. And won season 7 of the Rebel. So very, very cool. These actually might be people from the Reb Rel. I'm pretty sure that is correct. He's obviously got a tackle blitzer there and 2 guard blitzers, which is very cool. And rounding it out with some rookie throwers and catchers and linemen. A fair bit of movement on the humans, so they're going to come close to matching the speed of the Wood Elves. ORNAN is a fantastic coach. CHABXXU is a fantastic coach. ORNAN picked up his ticket from the Rebel competition, and CHABXXU picked up his ticket from the Quebec competition, I believe. I was having a chat to him last night. Yeah, there was a Blood Bowl Quebec League that he won. I assume single ticket that they had. So congrats to both coaches making it through. I believe they are starting. We're in for a good match. Let's see if we can find them. I believe the World Cup. And they're live. Oh dear. First World Cup game for me to cover, because the likes of Jimmy Fantastic and all the others are sound asleep. It's something like 3 a.m. for those folks. It's just shy on 10 a.m. for me. Let's quickly go back to see the toss. Looked like they were setting up. Both coaches with 2 rerolls. CHABXXU's Wood Elf team, I believe one of the only, if not the only, without the tree. Which will mean he has more catches or something like that. What do we got? CHABXXU chose to receive and has ever so slightly one more fan So he has picked up the fan factor. Interesting. A second ago it showed 2-2, but now CHABXXU's got 3, so maybe that's where the tree money went. That would make more sense. So, Wood Elves receiving. Can easily score in 2. Hell, they could score in 1. Let's see what CHABXXU is going to do. Obviously that Mighty Blow piling on. Ooh, high kick. Mighty Blow piling on Blitzer for ORNAN is going to be the one to watch. Iron Master. Kick went straight to Maurice Richard, the wall dancer. The strip dancer. That'll be one that ORNAN will want to get rid of. Let's leave the full skills up, shall we? So something key here is that strip, as I just said. If ORNAN get rid of that before his offensive drive. Oh, that's an early double skulls. CHABXXU having a thought whether to take it, and he does. Interesting. Morning, Lurkensy. How are you? Come to watch 2 Rebel boys playing in the World Cup. Yeah, it's an interesting choice to take that one. And there is obviously now 2 die on the ball. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Potentially 2 die on the ball. Oh, you could go with tackle. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So Catcher can come around here. Anybody else can come around and cancel out this lineman. Or you could just chuck in guard. See, this is why these guys are in the World Cup and I am not. Because they're better than me. Now, is he going to use Iron Master or ZZ? Probably ZZ. Tackle against Blodge seems like a good option. Doing okay, Lurkensy. Been up for a couple of hours. Had some breakfast. Had my coffee. Got some water. Actually got a little bit of coffee left over. Like I normally do. Now, it'll be interesting to see. ORNAN, I'm used to seeing playing Norse. He has a very fun Norse team. He has decided to go with the tackle piece, and here he goes. That tackle. Great pickup. See the ball spills out of Maurice Richard's hands and into Shadora's hands, which he then fails and scatters into ZZ's hands. And he just rolls a casual 6 and snatches it out of the air. And this is all from taking the double skull from Pierre Harvey. Oh dear. Shadora, in chat as well, believes that was a key handoff to ZZ. He's like, no, you take it, mate. I'll guard you. That's my job. Big old hit here from Squiggy. But, unfortunately for Squiggy, he doesn't have tackle. ZZ is also here in chat. CHABXXU very much on the back foot now. After eating that double skull. And the big old blitz from ZZ taking down Maurice Richard. Now the question is, are we going to see a foul? Maurice Richard, because he's a threat with strip ball. I don't like this guy. I don't know how to pronounce that name. Elaine Cotier? I don't know. Giles. Patrick. Gaetian. I don't know. These French-Canadian names. Sky Blue Monty joining in. Now ORNAN is surrounding Alexandra Billadieu with guard. And here comes that foul from a rookie lineman. Onto the strip. Fails. Nothing doing. We're doing well. Here to cast some of our North American friends. Unfortunately for them, they get a dodgy Aussie casting their World Cup game. Oh, Shador is also in Quebec. Haven't managed to get to Canada myself. Now, how does CHABXXU respond to this? He decided to hold his reroll. He's probably regretting it now. That being said, his third reroll's from leader. There we go. That's why it was 2-2 before they set up, because leader. Guard here is going to stuff him up. So even if he cancels out these assists, his strip dancer's not going to be able to get a positive result. He could uphill. It might be his only option. So much to try and get some damage in first. Frees up Martin St. Louis. Looks like 3-minute turns. So not as much thinking time as these rebel coaches may be used to. Although the CCL does use 3-minute times. See one of his catches dodge away, and there we go. There's the uphill, finds a skull though. Ooh, that's not going to do it either. Rerolls into double both downs. Was looking for a push of some kind for that strip to work, and now that failed hit. What's he going to do? He can do. We'll get to see it from the mighty blow piling on piece, I suspect. Unless, of course, he does this and gets away from it. Oh, he's a bit of a thought here. What's he going to do? Try and trap him in over here. That push is okay to get him away from the mighty blow piling on. But as for getting the ball or holding the ball in place, doesn't really change much. Just pushes the blitzer into scoring range, doesn't it? Now what's ORNAN gonna do here? There's probably options to score, or you wouldn't retreat. The only problem with Zayzeta having the ball in hand is that's his tackle blitzer place, and there's a few blodgers around. Oh, there's 2 blodgers. He may just be thinking, let's try and score. Let's try and kill this war dancer. No silly stat ups in this competition either. And humans obviously got a double. It's not going to do it. Let's get another hit from here. But there's no assist on that one. Unless he hits here first. Was in the guard from that angle. Definitely hoping for a knockdown here. Yeah. Back. He's still got 2 die on the War Dancer. Oh, here we go. Mighty Blow Polygon. Didn't break armor with the hit. Didn't break armor with the Polygon. And Blodge holding firm here. That was with the ball carrier too. Opting to push him to the left and push out Spicosaurus to look after him. Another hit here, but that is with no tackle or block. Luckily for ORNAN, didn't get the 1 in 9 failure. Now 130, the catcher doesn't really have an option here. Arch, you're right, it is a little bit odd to see Lodge actually holding and not being a lie. The hits in general, not many pows. Look at that, pushes, both downs, skulls, and a couple stumbles, but of course those stumbles are against people with dodge. So, turn 3 for CHABXXU. When he chose to receive, I dare say he was hoping to be 1-0 up at the end of turn 3. Or the end of turn 2. And was probably thinking to be defending right now. Squeaking over here. Being annoying. Can't see a way for him to get 2 die on the ball. Leaps in, gets the 1 die and finds the pow. Talking about the pows that we weren't seeing. And this is what Wood Elves do best. Grip ball, pow. Doof says, I'm having none of that, give me that ball. You can't have it. You silly Wood Elves. I don't care if you hit my mate down. I'm taking the ball. Say Zeta just did a sneaky little handoff, I think. Pretty sure there was a secret dump off that we just didn't get to see. He was the ideal target for it too. I think he came in from that angle, which means there was no... Veen. Badly hurt. First removal of the game. ORNAN does have a bench though, so a removal of a lineman, assuming he can score. Isn't going to affect him too much. CHABXXU going for some more removals. Finding a power, but no damage. Now, 3 on the ball. A little bit hard. He's got a 2 die here now. Could get some chain actions to remove 2 off the ball with 1 hit. Finds the power. Decides to push the ball out. That's very smart. But no, he's just... okay. I'm not sure about that. He's going for another chain push by the looks of things. Aha. Doesn't get the chain push, but does get the injury with a both down. Patrick Roy loses 1 point of armor. Not that it matters. As far as this game is concerned, he's fine. He's just not playing for the rest of this match. Now, do you just hand off to 130 and go for the score? I think that's what you do. G'day, Nick. Welcome, sir. Yes, on turn 1, the L's did a blitz. Didn't roll a blitz, but they did a blitz, then pulled back, and then went for their LOS hits. Rolled double skulls on about the 2nd or 1st hit. And 130 gets the GFI. And the touchdown for the Rebel Rampage. ORNAN going up 1-0. Against the Wood Elves on their drive. Yeah, unfortunately for CHABXXU, he rolled double skulls on his LOS hits. Thought about it for a while and decided to eat it. The ball was here on Maurice Richard. The kick went straight to the World Dancer. And this was roughly the setup, and this was the double skull here. Ball was here. Next thing you know, the guard piece came round, and Zeta came round and sacked the War Dancer, and a couple of little turns of a tussle, moving the ball down, and uh-oh. Throw a rock. Stake mittens. Stunned. Oh dear. And Jacques Plant knocked out. That's rough. There goes a reroll and your pass piece. Oh dear. Yes, Simo is very correct. ORNAN went all in with Mighty Blow piling on. So far it's done nothing. But he is the only human team with Palm. Pretty much the same opening hit there from Guy Lafleur going in for the blitz coming around. And then this fella here, I think it was Pierre Harvey, did a both double skull, and even though he had 3 rerolls, he opted to take it. And now he's lost that 3rd reroll anyway. So we've got 1 removal from the humans, which doesn't matter because, as you can see, there's a bench. And 1.5 removals. Woodies, and that's a catcher, so that's pretty big. That's a moving 8 piece. As we see Giles Villeneuve doing a little dance. The only catcher left on the field. No, Archie didn't. He had 3 rerolls as he was setting up. And The Rock said, I'll take that reroll. I'll trade you a stun. Poor little stake mittens. So far though, Shadora MVP. He assisted on getting the ball down and then tapped the ball back to Zayzada to grab. Guard being very crucial in this fight that we saw down here. Squeeze, done a 3-die. Didn't knock anybody down. As we see, double powers coming out from Ironmaster, the Mighty Blow piling on piece. He will follow this up and he will pile on. And for the second time, doesn't get nada. CHABXXU having a chat to Mountain St. Louis. Squiggy getting amongst it. Behaving so far. No bonehead for Squigs. Pillow fist or pillow feet. Ironmaster sticks both of his feet in when he piles in. Piles on, I should say. He doesn't get anything out of it. We see these guard pieces from ORNAN blotting themselves in. Spicosaurus standing behind Squiggy. Can't quite see his... There it is, guard block. Now all ORNAN needs to do is hold off these woodies for 4 turns. This is woodies that are 2 down. 9 versus 11 right now. Yeah, piling on's an interesting one. Games Workshop themselves have decided that it's overpowered. In the tabletop rules for Blood Bowl 2016, piling on has been changed to require a team reroll. If you wish to pile on. Now, some people believe the problem with piling on is the way it uses Mighty Blow and Claw. If the Mighty Blow and Claw wasn't used for the initial hit. Duff doesn't have block, so Maurice Richard stuns him with the both down. Dancing around because apparently war dancers cannot have 2 feet on the pitch at the same time. It's just the way they are. That kick goes straight to the piece again. Did I miss the pick? No, it was the previous turn. They picked it up and screened off, didn't they? Silly me. And also, the thing about lying down is obviously you then have to commit a foul to hitting him. And then there's the 1 in 6 chance that you may get sent off for that foul. Uh-oh, War Dancers can't GFI today, apparently. No, that's a 1 in 36 failure. And we used a team reroll for that. And 1 into a 1. Oh dear. Of course, Pong is good on L's because it's doubles, right? That just makes it works better when you require 2 doubles to get Mighty Blow and piling on an elf. Now, with Guy on his back, luckily for ORNAN, just rolling an 8 on the armor roll. That's an interesting... Okay. I would have thought we would be moving further around. Let's ORNAN... No. Is ORNAN okay with CHABXXU scoring? Into? Yes, this tournament has, I think, 17 humans, maybe. About 13 or 12. What else? Using the tackle piece to great effect once again. Oh dear, that's a break. He's probably not scoring. Just opting to put tackle on the ball. Zoak could easily get around and help out over here. 7 doesn't even need to go for it. Bigosaurus is lying down. That makes me think maybe he's going to dodge. Yeah. Oh, there's that double on the ogre doing its thing. That's one of the reasons why humans are so good in this tournament. Big guy with a double. Flooding in Shadora again. Guard being annoying. Bison staying here. Maybe. Vicar thinking about dodging. Maybe just standing up. Bison gonna come around the back and stop Alexandre from going any further. And just imagine if Doof wasn't stunned. CHABXXU would be in even greater peril. But he's still in a pretty rough spot. With 3 on the ball. Goes one of those 3. Shadora, self-proclaimed captain of the team. Taking a hit from Maurice. No problems at all. Guy LaFure gonna get up and receive the ball. I don't know. Oh, that's a failed dodge again. This is a lot of ones for the Owls. That was the Blitz too, wasn't it? Yep. No takedown there means we're not dodging through here. Maybe dodging like this. End him up here. Which means Guy LaFure is going to come around here. Try to screen off or something. Because Giles can't stay here. I mean, no, he can't. He really can't. Sure, it's a strength 2. But these 2. Yeah. Dodging out here. We're going to pass to Guy. We're going to hope that we don't roll more ones. I'm going for a handoff, not a pass. Because SPP doesn't matter. Go for another dodge, yep. Okay. Hey! Silly, what else? We go for a 3+, 3+, 2+. Does Pierre Harvey? There he is. No, we go for 3-2-2 and get it. Not a problem. Zeta could get it. One die hit on guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go for it. Could make it a 2 die with a couple GFIs. Zeta obviously needs to dodge away, which isn't great with Agi 3. 6, 7 GFI. I might do that actually. 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. About Zwark. How can Zwark go? No, it's a little bit too far. Over to 8. 2 GFIs to assist there. Interesting. Safe moves first though. There's a lot that he can do with these pieces. Surf the bummer. Oh. Going for it and failing. But this is only a 1 die, but it doesn't matter, it works. Because tackle! Zeta also going for the MVP here. Tetsuya's got the movement to get on there. Kind of. Maybe not. Whoops. Block on block. Yeah, I know, Shador. What? Oh dear, Chab. Rolling another one, and this time against tackle. Too many ones for the Wood Elves. And that... Yeah, that's that's a thing. This is how you beat Wood Elves. You make them roll ones. So, ORNAN looking very strong here. Just needs to pick the ball up with 130. Get Zwak in there as well. Can even free up Shadora to help out. Or just hit with Shadora, find a power, and smack Maurice Richard to the ground. Bring Zwak around here. Somewhere here. You can make a crude cage. Pick the ball up with 130. Or, you know, you could potentially just chuck it to Doof. Because that's your scoring threat now. You've still got another turn yourself. What you need to do is hold on to the ball for one more turn. Yeah. Dodging through tackle. Unfortunate. And that is at least the 5th or 6th key rolling of a 1 Chab. Really quite unfortunate. Be interesting to see at the end of the game how many ones he rolled. Now, ORNAN just trying to decide. Picks the ball up and heads down this way, or picks the ball up and turtles in here. Or could he pick the ball up, chuck it out over here, and hope the ball goes down there? A nice 2-die on Alexandra with Squiggy here that he could still do. Fairly safe. Yeah, there's been some big names that have gone out. Some of them were playing Wood Elves. I think a few people were surprised that Ducky went out. Oh, geez, we're running out of time here. And we're sideline caging. Okay. Wiggy! The Ogre. Breaking armor on Alexandra Belladou. As we see a foul on that Wood Dancer. Getting a stun. And little ref. has no clue what's going on. Iron Adept, welcome. You missed an interesting half of Blood Bowl here. It started off with CHABXXU choosing to receive and then proceeding to roll double skulls on his LOS hits and opting to eat it instead of re-rolling it, which meant the kick was very short and allowed ORNAN to get a blitz, 2-die blitz onto the ball carrier from his turn 1. Found the knockdown because he has tackle. Eventually managed to score against the Wood Elves on their drive. Ooh, that's not the greatest position for that ball, is it? Well, it's pretty good for if you're ORNAN, but not so good if you're CHABXXU. Dear. Doesn't really have the pieces back here either. Yeah, he does need RO64 to be the receiver. Means one of these linemen has to be a hero. I guess not. That was interesting. So, go away Pierre, go away Alan, Elaine, Gautier, pick up the ball with Zwak, chuck it to Duff. Oh, you could surf, couldn't you? That remake was good. Tetsuya. Assists for the surf, which means Steak Mittens is getting the surf job. Get it on there, Steaky. No, that's not how you do it, mate. That's how you do it. Guy. Knocked out by the crowd. Elaine is a little, oh dear, Sharks Demers. MNG. Shadora gouging his eye there. You dirty man. Wood Elves are indeed falling apart. Oh, we got a send-off. So no turn 8 score. Instead opting to try and remove that war dancer. Now the KOs. It's going to be really interesting here. 2 injured. They're knocked out coming back. Interestingly, that war dancer was shown up as on the sideline, even though I thought he got KO'd. Apo. Oh, look at that. I missed that one. CHABXXU opted to use the Apo on the KO'd Guy Lafleur to make sure that he came back for this drive. Interesting. Not happy with the 50-50 comeback. He wanted the 100% comeback. Really lucky that KO... sorry, this KO over here came back for him. So, ORNAN still has 11 players. Chabs on 9. But that's plenty for Elves. Back to 3 rerolls because of the thrower coming back. Opting to kick short. Needs to do something. Not getting a blitz though. And both coaches rolling a 1 on the brilliant coaching kickoff event. CHABXXU picking up a free reroll because of the +1 fame. Now ORNAN, all he has to do is play smart. Piling on. Yep. Third time's not a charm here. Iron Master is the worst piling on human in World Cup history. That's because there's only one. And he's tried at least 3 times and failed. Squiggy on the other hand, with a big 3-die hit and finding a pow, and just a stun. Holes. We actually do have sure hands, folks. He was sitting on the sideline. Completely out of my mind. Will happily pick up that ball. Sit between his 2 guard friends. And all ORNAN has to do is stay there. He doesn't have to score. Doesn't have to do anything silly. ORNAN is in a perfect position. CHABXXU has to do the silly things. 2-die hit. Block. Another stun. I'm sure ORNAN will be thoroughly upset with Iron Master's performance so far. He was quite happy to be the only human team in the World Cup with piling on. He was interested to see what might become of the POM human team. And so far, as Chad has pointed out, it's been a lie. Piling on. Best worst girl. Or worst best girl. Ooh. ORNAN with some solid screening positioning, protecting his cage. Double layer of defense. As we see CHABXXU dodge away from the cage and opting to elf screen, I guess. Does that mean we are punching Stakemans? No, we're gonna poke and we're gonna 1-die. No, we're gonna uphill the ball carrier and fail. I see why CHABXXU, like I said, has to do the silly things to win this game. Luckily for him, there was no break on that war dancer, which means ORNAN at least has to reposition. But geez, all you need to do is take a couple of steps and move away from it, and make sure you're between your guard pieces and keep poking with your mighty blow piling on. Or, you know, foul Maurice Richard. Because some might say that's how you deal with war dancers. Kick him in the balls. Assuming war dancers have balls. Can't say I am fully aware of elf anatomy. We repositioning to the sideline. Interesting. Genitals are canon. They're not Ken dolls. I guess we are not seeing a foul on Maurice, or are these two boys going to come over and... Hell, 3 of them. Yeah, why not? Swak, get over here. Nah, we're going to score. Oh, stun for a send-off. That's probably enough, to be honest. He's managed to slot his guys through and make a screen. There are humans within scoring distance. I mean, I know they've got cojones, but do they have the balls? Here he goes again. This time, finding a push with a 1-die because of the positioning of the guard. Ghidorah and Spicosaurus letting the boys down. Not being on the corners. But all the push has done is push holes into 2 GFI scoring range, isn't he? Well, CHABXXU avoiding poor dodges this turn. Putting some serious pressure on the ball carrier. This is what he needed. Maurice has now kind of become a ball receiver, not a ball getter. Lots of dodges there through tackle zones. Oh dear, Guy Lafleur is injured. He is gone. War Dancer out of the game. Taking the Wood Elves down to 8 players. One of the very, very key pieces for CHABXXU. Ooh, it might not be too early to call it, but it's probably pushed the last bit of chance Oh, I don't know. That's a huge removal for ORNAN. I think it's 8 versus 10 with the removal. That's just a push. Although you could... No, we're not. Ooh, we might be surfing it. We're going to surf it with a ball carrier? No, we just surf it with ZZ. See you later. Oh dear. Oh dear. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 versus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh dear. Maurice is in range. I like that repositioning. No, Squiggy. Getting involved. Yeah. Squiggy getting involved. Pierre Harvey knocked out by the big man. ORNAN using all of his time this turn again. And getting a positive result on that both down. Gonna have to go for the uphill again. Oh. Oh. Maurice Richard. He's out. And with that, we could pretty much safely say CHABXXU is going out in the first round of the World Cup. ORNAN moving on more than likely as we see another surf. Now the question is, who do they play? Who do they play? I think it's between Jimmy Fantastic and Jimmy's opponent. And then there was 4. Yeah. And CHABXXU just giving up there. Game over, folks. ORNAN's humans too good for CHABXXU's. What else? The guard in particular making it very tough. And end turn, end turn, end turn. End turn, end turn, end turn. CHABXXU doing a dance. GG. That is the GG dance. As ORNAN walks it in on his turn 16. To go 2-0. As we get to see the girls do their little dance. And that is the reason why CHABXXU's unable to take down ORNAN, because both of his war dancers are injured. Duff, you are here. You are also here. And this one, ORNAN, everything's kind of going his way. Nothing's really gone CHABXXU's way. It all started with a that was an intercept. What a way to finish the game. So congratulations to Rebel Rampage beating the greatest Quebec noobs. ORNAN moving on in the World Cup to the round of 32, beating out CHABXXU. MVPs don't matter. It's a resurrection format. But ORNAN will now get to pick another skill for his team, I believe, as he moves into the round of 32. Each round, the coaches get to pick an additional skill for their team. So that's what ORNAN has to do now, is tell the admins which skill he's going for. I imagine it'll depend on his opponent, but he might not have the option to pick, or wait, I should say. Yeah, sorry CHABXXU, just didn't go your way there. The skills on ORNAN's team pretty much counted exactly what you wanted to do. And obviously that double skull on turn 1. Yeah, pretty much wrote the game. As we can see, the coaches that have moved forward. Oh, Jimmy is moving forward. So that means, I believe, it is ORNAN versus Jimmy Fantastic. So his humans taking on yet another Wood Elf team next week or in the coming week. Yeah. And he's gone Dark Elves. That's another coach representing Rebel that's moved forward, as is Jimmy, I believe. So Jimmy, Andy, and ORNAN from Rebel moving forward. Where's our other? I don't think they've played yet. Nope, doesn't look like it. Well, commiserations to CHABXXU. Congratulations to ORNAN. Good luck in the next round. It's going to be a big one. Wood Elves versus humans again. Thanks for tuning in, folks. I will turn this into a YouTube and in 24 hours time, of course. And I'll catch you all next time. Have a wonderful weekend. Enjoy whatever Blood Bowl you can. See you all next time.